Welcome back to the Jungle Wildlings. It's your least favorite autistic Kitty Spalla, and give me a moment. Okay. So very quickly before we get into this game, I want to say that my screen recorder for some reason kept crashing. So it's going to be a little disorienting with the little clips there. The longest I got it to continuously record was 12 minutes and some seconds. I do apologize about that. And I do end up doing the auto battle in this game just because of how fucked up my wrists have been. I am just, I'm a sorry little lassie. What can I say? So I noticed something when I was looking through the pics and everything for this game. When I got to the character screen, it reminded me of something. It is similar to the game Darkness Rises, wherein I cannot change the gender of what character I am playing as. So the classes have assigned genders, so it does annoy me a little bit. But also, like Darkness Rises and like in Raya, I can customize the character's face. But unlike Darkness Rises and Dragon Raya, it's only the face, and it's not even the entire face. I can't do the eyelashes or the eye color, I have come to realize. You're gonna see me for a bit trying to find the eyelashes when it gets to that screen, but my app actually ended up crashing too, like the actual game itself. So you're going to see two different characters, one with blue eyes and one with pink, because that's when I realized I can't change the eye color. I chose a different face preset. I just wanted the little glitter things on the cheek. So ordinarily I hate it's like by default you have to autoplay, but with the situation going on with my body falling apart at the under age of 25, it actually did come in handy for me. You can disengage it, so that's something you like or dislike. That's not going to be like a strong thing for this game. It kind of just like lean heavily into it, I think. Like it just kind of wants you to autoplay. For me, it's more of wanting you to spend your actual money on the in-game products, or making you wait for way too long to be able to afford something using the free in-game money. You know, it takes a while to, accumulate, which really sucks. And that actually brings me to something that I discussed with my last video, the Diglett drawing one. So R, the guy I was talking about in that video, actually managed to watch it, and instead of saying, "Hey, my friend is crying because I've been ignoring her and asking her for money," he literally says that I'm talking bad about him. Yeah, imagine that. Somebody's crying for him, and he's just, yeah. He said, "Deleting me was not enough for you. You went it, saying it, and using my past negative says in your YouTube. It's not the first time you doing it." So, okay, English is not his native language, and that might be where he said, like, I have autism, like I said in my intro, so I do have a almost photographic memory. So I can basically remember things word for word. I'm not going to say that is word for word what he said, but that is basically what he said, if not what he This is not his native language. It is not mine. I am a little bit better at it than he is. I don't know. I've never heard him speak or seen his face. Yeah, I've known him for going on 3 years now. We met in 2019. We knew each other 2020. And now we know each other 2021. That is 3 years. Well, 3 numerical years, but fuck English. Consecutively or congruently? I don't know which one belongs in that sentence. But chronologically, I guess you can say we've only known each other for 2, but it's been just, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, okay? I have never heard his voice. I've never seen his face. I barely know anything about him because I understand and respect his privacy, but he doesn't seem to understand or respect anything about me, and that really hurts my feelings. I'm talking about how he ghosted me and ignored me when he saw people were fat shaming me, when he knows I have had mental and physical health problems, yet he can ask me for money on apps. And I start crying over him. And his concern is that I'm talking bad. If you don't want me to talk bad, don't do bad things for me to talk about. And also, he said he wouldn't watch my YouTube channel. So, that's another lie I caught him in, I guess. And when I try to explain how I feel, he's like, you deleted me. It's like, would you listen to the reasons why I deleted you? Would you? Because, just emotionally blackmailing me is not going to work. It's not. I'm tired of being the one who puts in all the effort. Every time we start a conversation, I'm the one asking how he's doing. Or he's yelling at me because I went MIA for a health concern. Or somebody has messaged him about me. I'm sorry that my subscribers, that my coworkers, that my fans, that my friends, that my family are messaging him, okay? But he can never say hi. He can never ask me how I'm doing. And then he has the balls to say I'm his best friend. He can listen to me cry over him. And he cannot give a shit about how I feel. But he still wants to say that he's my best friend. That is not what a best friend does. That is not. That is not what a best friend does. And I'm not talking bad about him. I am talking about my mental health. And I'm sorry if he has a role to play in it. That's what happens when you love someone. And I have told him point blank that a message from him can make or break my day, and he just keeps going at it. Deleting isn't caring. Would you listen to why I deleted you? It's just... I'm tired of being the only one who tries. I don't have it in me to fight anymore. I don't. I don't. He promised me he would stay. But if this is what staying looks like, I'd rather he just left and took all of these feelings with him, because it fucking sucks. He managed to completely ignore the fact where I have debilitating headaches, intense migraines, where I can't see, where I can't walk straight. All he took from that was, oh, she's saying mean things about me. That's not what a best friend does. That's not. He never asked me about my MRIs. He never asked me about the CT scans. He never asked me about the needle EMG. He never asked me about my EEG, which sounds like I don't know how to spell the word egg, but I promise you, EEG is a real medical thing. They basically put sensors on your brain so they can measure the fucking waves. It can take anywhere from 45 minutes to 2 hours, and you can be sedated if it's for a sleep disorder. For me, we're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with my brain. And it's in my leg now. It's in my right leg. It's in both my arms. I am scared, and I am alone. And my so-called best friend, all he can take from that is, I don't want anybody talking bad about me. I don't know if this is something that can seriously hurt me, if it can kill me. And all he takes away from my mysterious health situation is she's talking bad. How does that make any sense? Most of the time, when I'm not in the hospital getting tested, I am literally laying in my bed. And you know what? It hurts to just lie there. My nerves are on fire. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, but I know I can pick up something as light as a bowl, and my entire arm will seize up. I have wrist braces on varying sizes, varying lengths, they have thicknesses, they have different amounts of metal bars in them, they have different amount of straps on them. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to start getting light ones because, like I said, it's in my right leg. I might end up in a wheelchair over this. And all he can take away is, I don't want anyone talking bad about me. Okay. I guess when I get so dizzy from my debilitating migraine that I fall down the stairs, at least I'll be saying, oh hey, R is such a nice guy. No. That's not how it works. Unlike him, the people watching me, you all actually ask me how I'm doing. You leave comments saying, oh, I hope you get better. I hope they figure out what's wrong with you. He hasn't done any of that, and he is saying he's my best friend. I'm sorry if I call bullshit. And I am allowed to vent. I am allowed to rant. I am allowed to get all of these feelings out because there are too much for my body to contain right now. My eyes are sore from crying. And he did not give a single shit. It's not fun. Neither is this game. In Dragon Raya and Darkness Rises, you have almost full character customization. In this one, it's only a little bit of the face. You can change the hair color. There's a certain amount of default hairstyles you can choose from. I did figure out how to dye the clothes later. As you'll see in the beginning, I have a yellow outfit, and then later on, I have a blackish, grayish one. Yeah. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. But that is life. I spent my childhood being sexually, physically, and emotionally abused. I guess it only makes sense that I spend my adulthood being financially, emotionally, sexually abused. Because why would anything change? On that note, I know I said my next video would be the cosplay video, but I'm probably gonna end up doing another drawing video because I do prefer to talk about my mental health and stuff over that kind of footage. I'm sorry, I kind of went off the rails with this one. I'm supposed to be talking about the game, but I had a lot to get off my chest, and it's nowhere even finished. Like I said, I have a lot of feelings, and they might have me just... So there's pretty much a travel ban unless it's absolutely necessary. They might ship me from South Africa over to America. Apparently there's a facility in California, I think it was San Diego, they said, that has better equipment. They have more resources available. So I might have to pack up my entire life once again. It's just... I'm not looking forward to anything. 2020 sucked dick. 2021 is going for the asshole. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to whatever this year or the next has in store for me, because it's probably just gonna get worse and worse and worse. So next video is going to be another drawing one, then the cosplay, then the corpse husband music react. I know I keep putting it off, and I'm so sorry about that. And also, I know I promised a PUBG video. I am not going to do that. I uninstalled the app. It takes up way too much space, and I only had it because of R, who used it to only ask me for stuff. He invited me to one game, and he joined me in the training grounds once. Everything else was, hey, I want a season battle royale pass. He asked me a number of times to buy him, like log into his account and get the in-game currency. I think it's called a UG, whatever. UG, UC, whatever the fuck. So I removed him from that. Then I uninstalled it because I only had it so I could play with him, but he didn't want to play with me. He just wanted me to buy him shit on it, so I removed him. On Darkness Rises, he hadn't been on for almost half a year, so I removed him from there. Dragon Raya, he made an account, never even tried to add me, so I didn't have to remove him from that. And then on Advocate Life, I literally sent a message saying, hey, I'm clearing out my friends list. If you don't want deleted, reply to this. Anybody who didn't reply, I removed. I went from 30 friends to about 12. When I say something, I fucking mean it. Unlike most people. And when I try to tell him how I feel, it's, I don't need your money. You deleted me. You did big bad. He's so dead set on making me the villain. When nobody... There's... Whatever. I'll guess I'll be his antagonist. But, I did actually... I'm talking about the game again, sorry. I noticed that it was similar to another game I played called Blades and Rings back before I moved to South Africa. And I looked it up. They are actually by the same company. And that game, Blades and Rings, still comes up in my little search thing, I guess, because I had it installed before I moved. And it's not available here in South Africa. I think it's available in Italy, where I was born. I know it is available in America, where I did live for a bit. But, yeah. It's by the same people, which is probably why it has a similar, where the fuck? I hate English. I hate it so fucking bad. But that's why it's very much alike with that game. They are by the same company. In that one, you didn't get to customize your character at all. It was just, hey, this is what this bitch looks like. You can give her different accessories when you get the gear. So, I will give Forsaken World that. So it is a little bit more up my alley in that I can actually adjust what the character looks like. I still prefer games like Darkness Rises and Dragon Raya, where I can have nearly full power over what my character looks like. I'm not really keen on the Dragon Raya hair system, where you have to go with whatever your default choice is in the customization screen. If you want anything else, you have to go and buy it. Whereas in Darkness Rises, you can customize and have all those different presets there. And then, you know, you can use the chest to unlock even more free hair. You don't have to go to the mall and buy it using actual money. Which I am very short on, because bills. Oh, and on that note, me being short on money, I've said that I want to buy things, like I want to save up for things with the little bit I have left over from all my bills, and people have been sending me shit, which I do appreciate from the bottom of my little black heart. But also, please don't waste your money on me. I know I have said this multiple times in the past, but especially now that we're in a pandemic. Use your money for what you need, not for the little things I want. I mean, yes, I'm fucking thrilled I finally have a Darkrai card, and it's fucking hollow, so I can move it around, and it's rainbows. It's rainbows and it's Darkrai. I love that. And somebody got me Harp Lady cards. I got some anime shirts. I appreciate it so fucking much. but use your money for what you need and what you want. Don't worry about me. And somebody literally spent, it's like 73 US dollars on nails, like false nails for me. And that's without the shipping. An American subscriber of mine bought the Ready to Glare Clutch Nails collab for me. Like, she got me that big ass box too. And I am just baffled at just how kind some people can be. There's a lot of negativity in the world, and then I go to check the post, and there are things in there with my name on that I have wanted for literal years now that I have never been able to get for myself. Just it makes me want to cry, but like a good cry. Not the kind of cry that R has been making me do since, well, in all honesty, since November. I do not deserve any of this. But thank you all so much. But just again, please, please, please do not waste your money on me. If you have hospital bills like I do, or if you're already struggling to make ends meet because you're a non-essential worker, don't waste your money on a YouTuber like me. Use it to buy food, to just buy clothes. Please, just use your money for you. Like, I don't want to know how much some of this stuff cost. Just please, 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 please. Put yourselves first instead of people you don't even know on the internet like me. I appreciate it so fucking much. But I don't need a Darkrai Pokemon card. I don't need the Harpy Lady deck. I don't need anime t-shirts. Somebody got me a no-face sleep mask. I don't know how I have some of the nicest people watching me on YouTube, but the people who literally try to tell me they're my best friend don't seem to give a shit. I don't understand how it works. I honestly don't. I mean it with every fiber in my soul. I appreciate it so very, very much. But please, I'd appreciate it so much more if you would take care of yourself. Your mental and your physical well-being, so much more important than a Yu-Gi-Oh card, than a Pokemon card, than another t-shirt. Unless you need a t-shirt, then yeah, go buy a t-shirt, but buy it for you. Sometimes when I look at the shit I've been getting, I'm like, maybe the world isn't so terrible. But then I look in my DMs, and there are people who I either do know, that I think I know, or that I don't know, telling me I should die because I'm autistic, pretending that they care about me, and then using me. And it's unsettling just how much contrast there can be. But at least at the end of the day, I know that at least I'll never be the reason why somebody's crying so hard. Well, everybody, I think you know what I'm going to say next. And that would be, you should take care of yourself. If somebody says they care about you and then tries to pressure you into buying you something, I don't think they care about you. And it's gonna hurt like hell. But do it for you. I'm going to cry. And I am going to mourn hard for what I wanted us to be. But he's the one who made the decision. I'm just the one who accepted it. If you are being mistreated by anybody, there are resources you can use. There are numbers you can call. You don't have to feel alone, because you're not. I appreciate each and every single one of your unique existences. And please don't let anybody else's cruelty diminish the light that is inside of you. I don't give a shit if you're a guy, if you're a girl, if you're not binary. We are all human, and we are all equally human. We all matter. We are all valid. It's disturbing that somebody can look at another human and only see a resource, or they can see something that they just hate. That is something about somebody that doesn't concern another person. If I have colored hair, that just means that my hair is pink. Like, it's a form of self-expression. It's not a measure of my intelligence. It's not going to tell you what kind of person I am. If somebody has darker skin or lighter skin, all it's really going to do is tell you how quickly somebody sunburns. And probably how much they sweat, because the sunlight does that. Just be who you are. Love who you are. I can do the first part. I'm still working on the second. I am who I am. I acknowledge that. Just, I don't love it quite yet. I'm working on that. It's tricky, especially when you do feel alone. But that's why I have my contact information in my About Me section. Because I want you to know that you're not. You have me. You also have the resources and the emergency numbers for whatever your local area is. Cops, the fire police, the lifeline. There's the child lifeline for people who are minors that have been dealing with abuse. I did not expect to talk about any of this during the gameplay. But please be safe. Please be who you are, unapologetically. Unless you're a murderer, then yeah, go to jail. Go to jail and then go to hell. If you're a murderer. Don't be proud of yourself if you go out and actively kill people. I'm not really sure what else I have to say. I know the moment I stop recording my voice, I'm gonna start crying again. Because I am a very sensitive and very emotional person. But that's something I am going to have to deal with. I am, once again, so sorry that I'm apparently going to spend 3 videos crying over somebody. And if you go back and watch my most recent schoolgirl simulator, I said I wouldn't allow myself to feel. Well, I did. And it hurts. It hurts so fucking bad. But anyway, I appreciate each of your unique existences. Have a wonderful day, night, or whichever time zone which you reside. Remember, we're all mad here and it's A-okay. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, I am doing a Q&A, so if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Just, I don't know, ask me random shit. Ask me what my favorite bean is for all I care. Just, let's have fun with this. You know, we need to have fun. We need to have safe fun. So wear your damn masks. Okay? It goes over the nose, yahos. Alright, well, I'm really not sure what else I have to say. Once again, the screen recorder kept shutting down on me and the app crashed, so there's gonna be some screenshots I took because I did unlock wings, and the wings are cool. Well, I think they're cool. You might think they're totally dumb and basic, whatever. So, once again, after this, I want to do an art video. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna draw. Then I'm going to do the Cool Tempest cosplay. Then I'm going to do the Corpse Husband music react. I have a entire list of planned videos. We're gonna go through it. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it when I can, because I got shit to do. Just gonna be a thing. But you know what? Thank you all for going through it with me. If I didn't have your support, I would probably not be here by now. And when you have a flaky best friend at best, you really need support. Well, alright. Bye, everyone.